Hey guys, I hope you're all well. It's been a long time, but I thought I'd better come on just to appease all my 11 subscribers. This is 7 Days to Die, and I've been playing this ages. I've been playing this game for like forever. So I like to think that I know how it works pretty well. I understand the physics, and I understand how the zombies behave, and how to sort of figure out the best way to foil them, so to speak. So what I've done is I've been playing this with my fiance for quite a while, and we're on day 45. We got it on, I think it's mode. I can't remember what mode we got it on, but it's not the standard settings. It's not the default. It's higher level. So we haven't got it so that it's easy. And also I watch Neebs Gaming a lot, and they inspired me with one of their videos recently, where they tried to, I think it was Dishong Towers over there, they tried to kind of create like a zombie kind of assault course, basically, in their kind of noobish way that they do it. So I thought, well, I can go one better than that, because I know exactly how to, how to sort of set up a zombie-proof kind of assault course. So that's what I did. I did actually go into I went into the cheat mode, so basically developer mode and the other one, I can't remember what it's called, but you just type into the console, like DM and then CM. So I did that just so that I could actually gain all the bits and pieces here. You see I've got like barriers, and I wanted to upgrade everything. So this was just not sort of a cheat really. It kind of is, but it isn't. But I just wanted the materials to reinforce the building enough to zombie proof it, but not to make it impossible for them to break, because there's definitely a lot of damage that's happened. And I created like a pathway. So zombie attacks work on pathways. They will do anything they can to work their way to you as quickly as possible. They will find the weakest points, and they will destroy, even if you set up a nice open pathway for them, they will destroy a wall just to get through to you if it's quicker and easier in their minds. So what I did was, the original entrance is through... This is an entrance, these were entrances, and through there was one of the entrances that goes directly to the stairwell. So I didn't want them to go directly to the stairwell, so I put reinforced steel blocks in, and I did it on both sides, which they have attempted to break through many times. This has been repaired loads. We've actually held down the last like 3 Horde nights in this building, and worked out the weak spots where they've tried to break through, and I've repaired them accordingly. So yeah, I did initially spawn in a lot of the materials to upgrade the building itself, to make it strong enough to support my alterations, and then we actually, grafted and went out and harvested just to make all the traps and everything. So it wasn't all just based on developer mode or anything like that. So yeah, it was when it was Halloween I put these down. So the idea is the zombies come through here, and they have to run through here, which they do. They don't bother breaking anything here. And they run around this bit, around here, past this. There would be more traps and everything. I put some barriers down just to kind of narrow it down. They do run along the barriers sometimes, but it doesn't really matter because it's a big building. There's many levels. There's plenty more traps that they're going to run through soon. And they have to run up here. So I basically added in my own sort of catwalk. I put some random spikes down. You can't actually make these. I spawned them in. But the majority of the traps are things we made. So yeah, we've set up blade traps, and this is the best bit. We've got the sledgehammer robot thing here. So every time the zombies come up here and try to attack us, we have some bars down there when it's the actual night. They get pushed into a pit of spikes, which we found that they just broke through the wall over there. And the last time they did it, I reinforced all this, so when they've fallen down again, they've busted through underneath instead and came out through there. But they follow the path around. We have some electric fences set up to go straight across as well, but that's currently, they keep breaking because of demolishers and things, keep blowing them up. So this is the first area where we hold out the defences. We'll have a couple of bars down here. We don't upgrade them too much because we could hold the whole night out here if we wanted to. If we want to keep upgrading these, that would be enough. And they're pretty much diced up by the time they get to us, and then they end up in the pit. But we find that too boring, so if they break through, we leg it. So we leg it round here and up here. But we don't go round here. This is a zombie path, but I can take you down the zombie path because they have to go this way, and you'll see why in a bit. So yeah, sometimes they run along here, but quite a few of them fall in. There's still some bits to sort out. I've got things to fix because I haven't really done anything since the last Horde night. They have to run all the way around here, and then this is the reason why they can't go straight across. I've broken it so that they can't get through. Now, at one point they did actually try breaking through this wall here, and they started working on it so that they can create their own pathway to get directly to the stairs. So then, in effect, avoid all these other traps. But I upgraded this to steel. What I do is I set up a little thing here. That's a little rabbit. Jump up on these and close them because they're just traps. Well, they're hatches. Jump up the ladder, jump straight over here. And then we run up here. So this is our second line of defence. We put the hatches down and that closes the gap between. We fight them here. We put spikes all along there. That's the only path they can take, and that's the path they will take. At one point they did try breaking through this area here. I think there was some walkways around the outside, so there's like a trim around the building, and they thought it'd be actually pretty cool to bust through somewhere else, I'm not sure where it was, and pop out here and then run up here. So they will find ways to get to you a lot quicker and easier if they can. And it'd be something you hadn't even thought of. So when they bust through here, we leg it along here. So there's no direct, they can't get up through the stairwell. They have to stop. And they do try breaking through here, which you can see some of the damage, but I've upgraded that as well. So effectively when they've busted through, we have to leg it this way. So I've tried to sort of make sure I've sealed all this off. This is all reinforced concrete and upgraded, etc. Just because I don't want them to think that they can just break directly through, because I want them to run around the building. I have some traps and things so that if they deviate from the usual path, they fall back down through the ground. There's like a board trap so they fall through. So yeah, run around. Don't want anyone going in there, so I put some little bits there. Stop sign. Barriers, so we know which way to go. I use a pumpkin trail just to get them to kind of run around a bit more. And this is the bit where we have loads of set up, loads of like electric fences. It all got destroyed, completely destroyed. We wasn't expecting these barrels to be so destructive, because I thought it'd be kind of cool if we put some barrels around and blow them up. But unfortunately the barrels blew up some of the traps as well, and so that the electric fences stopped working. We had some blade traps above. So they're trying to get to us here, where we're hiding. And they just blew the floor out. It all got demolished. And I think they started trying to attack through this way instead. So they tried to find an alternative route to get to us. But yeah, when the floor blew out, I happened to have some blocks on me, so I quickly made like a quick path. Because you still want them to follow the path you've set for them. So you have to make it accessible. But unfortunately all our traps were destroyed. But this is an awesome area. When we get to this stage, they literally, it's when it's finished, because I will upload. Hello Rufus, be quiet please. I will upload a video of us actually doing it on the night with all the traps set up and in place, and it's usually a zigzag of electric fences back and forth, and they just can't get to us for ages, and you're just picking them off. So this is like, you know, the tunnel of death. So if they break through here, we just run around this way, up for the next step. We don't go this way, but the zombies do. I actually placed another way to do it, because this takes us all the way around to another stairwell. So we run across the hatches, and we close all the doors behind, so that, you know, the zombies won't follow. And then we run all the way around this way, which is proper dodgy, but the zombies can't follow us out. So I won't show you that, I'll show you this way. This is where the zombies have to go, and they do. Because you might think, okay, well, if a zombie wants to get through the other side of the building, they just run through here and attack. If you upgrade this or you double layer it, so this is, I've been in developer mode, so it doesn't look like I've done anything, but on the other side I've actually tripled the wall. So it's not worth them trying to break through this wall to get to the other rooms. They have to kind of go around this way. So they do. This is a broken floor as well. So if you walk on there, it collapses. And they've got this big room. They've got to run around here. There will be more sort of barbed wire traps and things like that there. And run through here. And this is where the dart traps are set up. They will run through here and get shot at. We'll set up some more bits and pieces. But we'll hold out at this area. So this is the second, well, this is another area of defence. I can't remember what we're at now, like 4 or 5 line of defence, and fight them here for ages while we've got dart traps and electric fences and blade traps, etc. And of course, if they break through, then we got to run up this way. Please don't play with my phone, Rufus. And they can't go across there, so we have to run around this as well. We haven't got any other... I set this up. Hang on a second. Bear with me. I'm going to just end the video here for now, and then I'm going to set up another one because it's beyond 10 minutes. I don't want it to go on too long, and my cat keeps begging me for stuff. So I will continue this in part 2. Okay, see you then.